Insoles for hockey, and what do we look for when we're fitting an orthotic inner into a hockey shoe? Hey guys, it's Ken here, and I'm the podiatrist from DocPods and Ergonics, and today we've been asked the question, what insole do we suggest for a hockey shoe, and what do we look for specifically in the insole, and why is it good for hockey? So, hockey is like most outdoor sports, and we're talking about field hockey. Because we're doing running forwards and backwards and side to side, we need to look at both support, cushioning and stability in the shoe, because we don't want to support the insides of your feet so much that you sprain your ankles. So the things that we look for are support and cushioning and stability in the shoe. So we want to support your feet so they work less, so the muscles and ligaments and joints don't get strained in your feet. Then the reason that happens is because if you think of the most common scenarios when our arch collapses and our foot rolls in, what that does, it means that the little joints and ligaments, you can actually see here, if we open the joints up, you can see the joints in the bottoms here, they just open up and they get a little bit of stress put on them. So if we're doing that, 10,000 times during a game of hockey and our foot's rolling in, the little ligaments are more likely to get strained, the joints rub and wear on each other, and the muscles that actually need to control that foot to pull that foot back into what we call like a neutral or a more efficient alignment to propel off of, they get strained. So you're more likely to get heel pain, heel spurs, plantar fasciitis, Morton's neuromas, just arch pain, calf cramps, medial knee pain, and just general aches and pains in your feet and legs if your feet pronate or roll towards the insides. So we look for an orthotic inner that can support your feet. We also look for an orthotic inner that can actually cushion your feet. So we look for something that's really quite nice and soft, because we know when we cushion the feet, the force that's applied to the foot is less, so the muscles and joints and ligaments don't have to absorb as much of the stress that goes from the ground when you strike the ground into your foot. So it'll just make your foot more comfortable. And the other thing is we want to also promote stability in the orthotic and in the shoe. So that's why a lot of hockey boots have a lower heel, so it makes your ankle joint more stable, so you're less likely to sprain your ankle. So when we're looking for an orthotic inner to suit a hockey shoe, we look for something that's got quite a low heel, but a low cushioned heel. So if you remove the liner from your hockey shoes and put this one in, it'll actually replace the hockey shoe liner really quite well, and it won't raise your heel up. So it'll be nice and stable, and you won't get any heel slipping. So the specific features that we look for in an orthotic inner for hockey shoes is a long high arch support, so we can support that arch to stop your foot from, or limit how much your foot rolls in. We make it out of a soft material, so it's nice and soft but still supportive. We've got these extra cushioning positions in the heel and the forefoot, so they help to cushion your feet so the shock doesn't pass through into your feet and ankles, so they'll be more comfortable during your games. We don't want to, this orthotic inner is actually 0 degree wedge, so it won't actually rock you towards the outside. It'll support your arch and stop your arch from bottoming out, but it won't actually wedge your foot out. It's got this really nice deep heel cup. That helps to keep the foot's natural fatty pad beneath the heel and cushion up your heel. So it's just the body's way of naturally cushioning your heel at heel strike. If we can keep that underneath the heel pad, it means the fatty pad in your foot doesn't wear out as quickly, and it also adds to more cushioning, and it'll make you more comfortable during your games. The other thing is it's a really nice and flexible polyurethane foam orthotic inner. So it'll sit really nicely in the shoe, and when we lace the shoe up, it pulls that arch right up into the arch of your foot, so it'll make your foot more stable and less likely to overpronate or roll in too far. So they're the basic things that we look for to promote support, stability, and also cushioning in an orthotic inner for a hockey shoe. If you're having any issues with foot pain, try an orthotic inner in your hockey shoes. Also try stretching your calf muscles, because when you've got a tight calf muscle, that can overload your feet as well. So usually what we suggest in the clinic is stretch your calf muscles, wear an orthotic inner to support your feet. Also choose a great hockey shoe, like an Asics hockey shoe. They're the ones we go with in the clinic most often, because they work with all the same features of the orthotic inner in the shoe to support and cushion your foot, and your foot will be more comfortable during your hockey games.